Is he man or machine? Does he think or does he feel? Ganondorf continues to play Super Mario Land despite the archaicness of such. But I guess we'll not go lower than 1985. How is that for a start? Jeez. This little guy he has come across. Oh yeah, we're gonna have more like Bullet Bills spawned in other places. As long as there's a pipe anyway. Otherwise it won't come up. Now if it comes up to the ground, then I'm scared. There are definitely Mario Land ROM hacks. It's just, I don't know. It's like playing Super Mario Brothers hacks. The original. Well, yeah. If you give me good cover art for those, okay, I'll consider it. I don't want to just slap a title on the regular one and be like, yeah, it's different now, guys. Wow. I have to come up with something. It's definitely not a priority. I don't think people expect it to be. I think, like I said, I think there's this one guy, was it Cosmo, or Cosmic Speedruns, that specializes in playing a bunch of Mario hacks. Just rely on that, I guess. But I have no need in this world. This world made for Mario. I mean, this land. This land is my land. It is not your land. It is Mario's land. Although Super Mario Land 2, you could say, is the definitive Mario Land, and that Mario actually has a land that he calls Mario Land. Although, if I recall correctly, Mario Party 2 also had a Mario Land that the other characters were fighting over, calling it Wario Land and Peach Land, so your mileage may vary on what Mario Land actually fucking is. I honestly don't know. You will shrink into smaller sizes. Well, at least my clothes do too. It'd be hell going to like the tailor and be like, yo, you know, I kind of grow like 20 inches every time I eat this mushroom. Can you make me overalls that can account for that? Sure. No problem. No probalo. Yeah, no probalo. Dude. Oh no, riding the rocks is exactly the same. What? No way. That's not possibilities of my colossal collages given to me by massages of phalanges. Nope, we stop up here again because I know another one would like to spawn and ruin my day. Many ways to make yourself dead, Mario. All of those different ways that you make it to yourself. And of course, if you were to climb up this direction, you go inside the hole. What about the rock? What does it get? It gets nothing. It's just a rock. Wow. Please put me into full firepower mode. Very good. I know there's another block here somewhere. I didn't remember that. It's a lift block that takes you up to the ceiling, like in 1-3. Anyway, not important. But I suppose, I don't know. This isn't really a completionist's game. This is you do it and then you're done, and then you're like, why did I load this thing? And you're like, oh. Hey, I had a bunch of Game Boy games, man. Okay. I did. It's not that important anymore, but hey, man, there's plenty of Game Boy games I could do on this channel. Plenty. I still consider the PlayStation 1 to have the best library of video games of all time. Particularly of games exclusive to itself. At least upon release. Nowadays, with many third-party cross-platforming, it's hard for me to... I mean, I like Switch's library, but then you have to consider all the indie games. I don't know how much I like every Switch indie game. There's a lot of garbage in the Switch store. So, my advice to you parents is to, like, you know, if your kid wants to get a game from the Switch store, make sure you supervise that, because, like, I don't know, you can't filter out the M-rated games for your child now, can you? I'm saying this because there's a lot of visual novel hentai games on Switch, and Well, it's not immediately obvious to your child. It is immediately obvious to you and me, adults. And it's like, oh, hey, kid, you want to buy a game? What's this? Nothing. It is nothing. Oh, man, I hate it when my nipple flashes. It gives all my admirers epileptic seizures just from looking at them. I'm like, I can't help it if my nipples flash. I can't help it. It's not something I considered in this Mario Land of things. Do the jump upwards, and get together and keep doing the jumps. You're doing great. Yeah. You are the beast. That's best, Patrick. I thought you meant est. That's east, Patrick. Established. 1989. Howdy, y'all. This is Sky Hurricane 89, and I have become Super Mario Land. Okay, no. I should start referencing other people that other people don't know about, just to be funny. And they'll be like, what's that about? They'll never know! I think that's the best part. Everyone has a reference that they'll get, but no single person will get all my references all at once. So, there's some rewatch value to my videos. You'd be like, what the hell did that mean? You know, archaeologists 1,000 years from now are going to watch my videos and they're going to be like, I wonder what this means. And then they solve the mysteries of the pyramids using things like, this will probably open my vault. If you could just crawl like a baby, that would be so wonderful. Stuff like that. Although some of my references are like, not meta references, but references to other people's references. So, while you might know the source material, sometimes I did not at the time, and just referred to it anyway. And it'll be because of someone else saying it, not knowing as a reference to another thing. It's not exactly a double reference, it's kind of like a chain link reference. Like a chainmail, kinda. What a stupid way to die! That's the Kaizo death. Super Mario Land that can't be that hard to make. Oh, yeah, I could play some Mega Man for the Game Boys. I know there's at least 5 Mega Mans for the Game Boy. I forget if there's a 6th one. I don't think so, because I think it would have to be the... Yeah, what's interesting about the Mega Man Game Boy games is that they seem to be like in-betweens. So, like, Mega Man 1 for the Game Boy is an in-between of Mega Man 1 and 2. Much like Mega Man 2 is in between Mega Man 2 and 3. So, Mega Man 6, if it was a Game Boy thing, would have to be in between 6 and 7. And I guess they didn't want to deal with making 8-bit sprites of the Robot Masters from 7. So, they didn't. No, they truly did not. If there is an exclusive Mega Man game for WonderSwan, thank you for reminding me. Would I ever do it? I don't know. Look, I don't always know what's going on. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But much of the time, I can put you at ease thinking that you're going the right way. Is that enough to facilitate your belongings? Yes, sir or ma'am? Oh, Daisy, you're such a beautiful spider. Oh, Arachnia. Oh. Oh, yes. Give me that spider. Some people hate spiders. Well, I guess if you're in Australia, you have every right to hate spiders. But I mean, spiders around here are pretty much nothing. Nothing.